Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Jason, and tonight, wait, last night I did some imaging of Jupiter. And the reason why I said last night was because this video is being recorded the day after. Today is August 19th. Today is Jupiter's opposition. But I'm probably not going to be imaging it tonight because it's just going to be Jupiter. There's no red spot, there's no nothing. It's not that big a deal, I guess. But at any rate, last night, August 18th, we had a lot of things going on. We had a couple moons go behind Jupiter. We had a moon come in front of Jupiter, transit Jupiter's disk. We had a shadow from that moon, and we also had the great red spot out. So what I did last night was I went on ahead and took videos from about 8:30 till about 12:30 last night. So a 4-hour period. Took videos and went on ahead and tried to compile a time lapse of those 4 hours. So this will be that video. It'll mostly be my desktop and what I did, maybe a little bit of processing, I'm not sure, but at the end we'll have that video of Jupiter, that time lapse of Jupiter. So I hope you guys enjoy.
Alright guys, I wasn't planning on making a video today, but I'm going to go ahead and record this just because things are starting to kind of look okay. So my plan for tonight was strictly just to do planetary on Jupiter. Ganymede, Io, and Europa are all going to be very close to Jupiter's disk. The Great Red Spot will be coming around for a pass, and Europa, I believe, is going to be transiting Jupiter's disk, so there'll be a shadow. And so what my plan is I am doing videos, 3,000 frame videos. I'm gonna do a video every 10 minutes, and then I am going to put all that together and try and make a time lapse. So hopefully everything goes okay. I've already got my exposure set. If you looking at my screen right now, you can see two moons over here. One is Io and one is Ganymede, and the moon over here is Europa. So if we look at the site that I go to for my moon and Jupiter like positioning, I go to shallowsky.com, and if you see right here, we have Ganymede and Io over here on the right, and I need to take a shot here. So I have Ganymede and Io over here on the right, and we have Europa on the left, and the red spot is coming around. So if we go and look at my image, you can faintly see the red spot here. You can see Europa here every now and then pop in and out, and then the other two moons, Ganymede and Io, are over here. So I'm going to go ahead and take a short video, 3,000 frames right now. And like I said, I didn't think I was going to do this video. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to make it out tonight because it is windy AF. It is just super crazy windy right now. I think the only way that I'm able to do this is I am inside my observatory, and it is blocking some of the wind. So that is my saving grace right now. So we are at 1500 frames right now. Look down here, and I'm just using the ASI capture program that came, the software that came with my 178 MC. So as soon as this this video completes, I will reset my timer for another 10 minutes, and I am going to do this all night long. Hey guys, I'm back. Still windy as all get out. I'm taking 10-minute interval videos. I think this one I'm gonna do a 5-minute from the last one, just because it's getting close. So I'm gonna start it now. If you look over here on the side, I have that website up, shallowsky.com, and for my time, 21:35 is when Europa's shadow is supposed to start its transit, and then in 5 minutes after that, Io would disappear, and then 7 minutes after that, Europa begins its transit, and Ganymede disappears. So I think I'm going to be doing 5-minute interval videos right now, and so that I can stack those. But yeah, it's crazy windy, really bad. I've got the dome situated so it's blocking most of the wind. I don't know if you can hear it or not, but the palm trees are blowing like crazy. And Jupiter is probably about maybe 17 degrees above the horizon, so it's still really low. So that's why my seeing is not the best. Okay, so Ganymede and Io are orbiting behind the planet now, so they are no longer in view. Europa is transiting Jupiter's disk right now. You can see in the video, you can see the shadow ever so slightly, and just underneath it is Europa. To the lower right of that is the Great Red Spot. I am taking now 10-minute interval pictures or videos, one video every 10 minutes, so that I can get the rotation of Jupiter and and Europa's transit across Jupiter's disk. Jupiter is considerably higher in the sky now. I'd say at least 20 degrees high, so looks like my atmospheric disturbances are kind of clearing up and starting to get a little clearer, so hopefully my images from this point on will be better when I stack them. Alright guys. Okay guys, we're back. It is 10:47. I'm getting ready to do another 3000 frame video. If you look at the video, what's on the video screen right now, you can clearly see the shadow. It's very hard to see Europa, the moon itself, against Jupiter's disk, but you can clearly see the Great Red Spot. Alright, let's go ahead and start this video. My red, green, and blue colors on my histogram have now kind of settled down a little bit, and I think I attribute that to Jupiter being higher in the sky now. It's probably around maybe 30 degrees up. Might have to check stellarium for sure, but it's pretty high up. So I think earlier in my videos, my red and green were way off the board, but I think it's because I was going through too much atmosphere, that they were getting distorted. So hopefully that stuff comes out. Hopefully this comes out. I'll probably be doing this probably until about 12:30 at midnight. Once Europa's shadow has completely transited Jupiter's disk. So more to follow. All right, so it is 11:17. It's like 4 minutes before I need to take my next video. This is probably the best scene that I've had so far. The wind has pretty much completely died down. Um, there's a little bit of wind every now and then, but it's pretty much uh, non-existent right now. So my seeing has improved immensely. And Jupiter is probably, let's see, there's Jupiter. Jupiter is almost 40 degrees above the horizon. So it'll get a little higher than that, maybe up to about 43 or so. But this is what my seeing looks like right now. It's pretty good. Skies are clear, no clouds in the sky. I don't really see any stars twinkling too much, so it looks like my transparency is okay. So yeah, let's see. Let's take another video. Well, 2 more minutes. So I'm gonna keep at this probably until 12:30 at midnight. I might stick around till 1:20 for Ganymede to reappear. Io should be reappearing a little before midnight, so it should pop out over here somewhere. So at least if I can get that, um, I'd be a happy camper. Alright guys, until the next update. It's just coming out from behind Jupiter. So in this fuzzy video, you can see the great red spot here, Europa's shadow there, Europa's around here somewhere, and Io is just coming out right there from behind Jupiter. So that's kind of cool to see that happen. It's cool because you know this stuff is Jupiter's rotations, moon rotations, and all that stuff are pretty quick. So to be able to get all this in one night is pretty amazing. So yeah, I'll probably stick around, do a couple more videos, at least until Europa completely transits and you can see it again. I don't know that I'll stick around and stay up till 1:20 in the morning. I gotta go to work at 5 a.m. So I'm not gonna get much sleep. Alright, until the next update. The next day, I am gonna start processing these videos in AutoStacker just to show you what I got last night. These are all the videos that I got. So I videoed from 8:30 till about 12:30 a.m. 3,000 frames a video, so hopefully that'll be enough to get a pretty decent image. I've run this one through AutoStacker. The quality on this one is surprisingly good, so we're just going to go and place our alignment points. That looks good. stack it, and do that for the other 30 videos that I have. So I will see you when I've done stacking all the videos. Still, Auto Stacker just finished stacking all these frames. So I'm gonna go ahead and save it. And this is my process, and I don't even know if it's right. So don't. If I'm doing something wrong, let me know. But don't take everything that I do as the correct way to do it. So let's see. That stuff stacked. Alright, so I'm just going to save it as a PNG. And alright guys, so I'm back in Registax. This is a different image than the one we processed. This is one later in the night. So let's go ahead and process it with wavelets and see how it turns out. So we're going to go to, like I said, I have a scheme already set up for Jupyter. So there it is. We're going to do an RGB auto balance, and I'm going to bring the contrast down a little bit just because I think I was blowing out the. So that's about good. So we can see Europa, we can see the shadow, and the red spot is clearly visible. So this looks pretty good. So I will go ahead and do all. And I will save this as a TIFF. And I have the rest of them to do. Once I get the rest done, I will bring it into another application to stitch everything together. All right. Thanks for sticking around.